Good evening, Simon. You're watching TeleMUNDO Evening News. I'm Flash Morgan, and here are our top stories for tonight. North Korea escalates its aggressive actions once again with an intercontinental ballistic missile test just 2 days ago. The isolationist country proclaimed it the most successful test yet. The latest test was confirmed by South Korean and Japanese radar reports and is of increasing concern to the U.S. government. North Korea's state-run news agency promises more successful tests soon. South Korea is improving relations with Russia through increases in oil trade. Instabilities in the global oil market are an added pressure for Russia. South Korea is also increasing its oil trade with Iran. China is making waves, promising to revoke trade sanctions on South Korea in exchange for the removal of the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, an American missile defense system. The Chinese President Xi Jinping signed on to a pact of cooperation with Vietnamese officials on the South China Sea. It's not clear what impact the agreement will have on the region. In the Middle East, Yemen is on the brink of a crisis as a food shortage intensifies while the state experiences a civil war. Many view this war as a proxy war between Iran and Saudi Arabia. A Saudi blockade prevented UNICEF humanitarian aid from reaching the country's borders. The food shortage hasn't reached famine levels under UN guidelines, but if this blockade continues, officials worry Yemen could suffer the worst famine the world has seen in decades. International law enforcement fears Yemen could emerge as a new operating point for terrorist organizations because of instability in the state and growing extremism. These actions go against statements made by Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who pledged to eradicate terrorism and bring moderate reforms. He's also consolidating power in the country. Saudi Arabia's Middle Eastern influence increases as its position as a regional powerhouse grows. The resignation of the Lebanese Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri earlier this month created more tension in the region. Elsewhere in the Islamic world, Iran's evasion of U.S. sanctions is causing political turbulence. In a recent press conference, President Donald Trump demanded the Senate take action on the issue. Thanks for watching TeleMUNDO News. Get updates anytime by reading the Chronicle at live.simon.org and follow @IPDSimon on Twitter. I'm Flash Morgan. Keep on keeping on. Good night, Simon.